Down with lag. Grab bag. In the grab bag category, I'll be discussing all sorts of miscellaneous topics. Most of them will still focus on games, but the content will be a bit lighter, so feel free to sit back and relax. Let's begin. Today, we'll be talking about the player environment. Even if your game has great response time, there's always one monster ready to rear its ugly head, the much maligned input delay or lag. If you're using an LCD display, some degree of lag is unavoidable, though it can range in severity. When Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was announced at E3 2018, I participated in a Nintendo of America stage event called Treehouse Live, where we played the game in front of a live audience. But when I picked up the controller, I couldn't believe how much lag there was. It ruined the feel of the controls. I pointed it out right away, and thankfully, they fixed it. Even though the setup crew must have tested the game out before the event, nobody noticed the lag. The recording setup probably contributed to the issue, but one thing was clear: many people don't recognize lag when they see it. When we play games, we're technically seeing images the console created in the past. If that delay is too great, it can really ruin the play experience. So naturally, we want to minimize it. If you're already sensitive to lag, this might all seem like common sense, but for those who aren't as keen to it, here are a few points to watch for. To start, find a game that responds as soon as you press a button. 3D games aren't the best for this. You'd be better off with an NES game like the ones available through Nintendo Switch Online. Kirby is a convenient pick. Now, go ahead and press the jump button. Did Kirby jump the instant you pressed the button? If you notice a slight delay, your TV settings may be the culprit. In your picture settings, look for a low latency mode or game mode. That's the one you should switch to. Not all TVs have these modes, so if you play games often, look for a TV with a low latency mode or just a low latency to begin with. I always check these features myself when buying a new TV. It may help to turn off any extra options the signal might be passing through too. Sometimes it's just the sound that's delayed. If you're using a home theater system, you might hear the impact sounds a little late. Try using analog connections like a standard audio jack, or checking for low latency settings to minimize the problem. It could also be that different pieces of equipment aren't getting along, so you might have to research and experiment a bit. Let's talk about screens again. Lag can manifest in two different ways: display latency and response time. Response time describes how long it takes for a TV to change a pixel's color. Most monitors nowadays don't have an issue with this. Display latency is the tricky one. Standard TVs often come equipped with various post-processing effects that help improve picture quality and clarity. But with game mode and low latency mode, we can bypass that processing to deliver the image more quickly. If you're an avid gamer, I hope you pick a TV with these features. You'll reap the benefits, I promise. And if those features aren't available, try finding any settings that can enhance the picture and turn them all off. It may help reduce lag. If you look at a TV's specs, you'll sometimes see display time listed in milliseconds. The lower the number is, the better. With a 60 FPS video output, a delay of 16.67 ms equates to 1 frame. So, let's get rid of lag once and for all. Doing so will make games much more enjoyable. Look forward to more topics like this in future Grab Bag episodes. Stage clear.